Hi everyone, welcome back to It's the United Way. Today we will be talking about past managers about Manchester United that were in charge after the Sir Alex Ferguson era in 2013. The first manager that took over after Sir Alex was David Moyes. David Moyes was appointed manager July 1st in 2013. He was in charge until April 22nd, 2014. He had 51 matches in charge. During those matches, he had 26 wins, 10 draws, and 15 losses. I personally think that David Moyes' time was too short at Manchester United. You see now he's doing an absolute fantastic job at West Ham, challenging for European football. West Ham beat Sevilla in the Europa League a few weeks back, and he's really transformed West Ham as a football club, and I think that his time at Man United was very, very, very short. After David Moyes, of course, we had Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal was appointed on July 14, 2014. He was in charge until May 23rd, 2016. He had 103 games in charge. He had 54 wins, 24 draws, 25 losses during that time. He didn't do too bad as a manager. The only cup he won was the FA Cup in the 2015-2016 season. I didn't think Louis van Gaal, he didn't do a bad job, but at the same time he didn't do a very good job with 2 years in charge only winning the FA Cup. But I think after Louis van Gaal, we got Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho was appointed July 1st, 2016. He was in charge until December 18, 2018. Jose Mourinho had 144 games played. He got 84 wins, 31 draws and 29 losses during that spell. He was the most successful Man United manager post-Fergie. He won the League Cup in the 2016-17 season. He won the Europa League against Ajax in the 2016-2017 season. And he also won the Community Shield in the 2016-2017 season. I personally think Jose Mourinho, he was very, very, very defensive manager. We'd always score one goal and he'd go park the bus and we'd play very, very defensive. It wasn't suited to Manchester United's play style. You look at Manchester United, you think attacking football. We've seen it under Fergie. It was attacking football again and again and again. Of course, the main problem why Jose got sacked was he had a load of arguments with a load of players like Paul Pogba, Luke Shaw, Anthony Martial. He said that Anthony Martial was way too lazy and wasn't a very prolific striker. He said, Luke Shaw, you're not going to win anything at Manchester United when you have Luke Shaw as your left back. Also, that whole saga with Pogba, Pogba came out the other day saying when Mourinho was manager that he suffered from depression while Mourinho was in charge. So Mourinho, although he was a good manager and he was the most successful manager at Manchester United post-Fergie, he got the sack because of poor performances. It was the Liverpool game got him the sack, but I think the main reason he got sacked was he kept having arguments with the players. After Jose Mourinho, of course, we have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was appointed caretaker manager on the 19th of December 2018. He had 19 matches in charge, 14 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses during that spell. He did wonderful things as the caretaker manager. We had that comeback against PSG in Paris, which we will never forget, with Marcus Rashford stepping up for that penalty. Then Solskjaer got the permanent deal on the 28th of March 2019. Unfortunately then, Solskjaer got sacked on the 21st of November 2021. Solskjaer had 149 games during that period. He had 78 wins, 33 draws, 38 losses. A lot of people say he was the problem at Manchester United. I personally don't think that he was the problem. I mean, I think, you have to put it out there. Did signing Ronaldo ruin what Ollie had made for the club? Like, did signing Ronaldo ruin Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's plans? I mean, we were playing some good football under Ollie. I mean, yes, we had the defeats that we shouldn't have got a defeat, or we had the draws where we shouldn't have got a draw. But I think signing Ronaldo did kind of ruin what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had for the club. He had big ideas, getting youth involved. We've seen a lot of youth players involved during Ollie's time at the club. You look at that and you have to say that signing Ronaldo with the whole Manchester City saga, bringing Ronaldo back home to Old Trafford, that may have ruined Ollie's plans. But you really can't say that Ronaldo is the problem at Manchester United now, because if we did not have Ronaldo now, we would be at the bottom. We would have been at the bottom of a group of the Champions League. We wouldn't have got all those comeback goals in the group stages against Villarreal and Atlanta without Ronaldo. We wouldn't be where we are in the table in the Premier League without Ronaldo. So you have to have that argument, is Ronaldo the problem? But you look at the stats, and if we didn't have Ronaldo, he's not the problem. And with all these swapping and changing of managers over the years, you have managers that come in, they're all different set tactics and different play styles. So it's very hard for the players to adapt to that. I mean, you have Mourinho playing defensive football, Ollie playing, kind of possession football, Louis van Gaal bit more defensive than attacking. But I think Ronaldo ruined Ollie's plans, and there's not much more you could actually say about that with Ollie's time at Man United. Then after Ollie got sacked, I mean, we appointed Ralf Rangnick, the godfather of German football, of gegenpressing. I mean, you have the likes of Klopp and Tuchel looking up to Ralf Rangnick. I mean, they all follow his gegenpressing style and they all look up to Ralf. I mean, Ralf was appointed in December 2021. He's expected to be in charge until June 30th, 2022. Unless he does get the permanent job as Manchester United head coach, of course. I mean, so far Ralf has 20 matches played. He's got 9 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses. Under Ralf, we definitely concede a less amount of goals, but at the same time we're not scoring as much goals. I mean, you look at Ralph's first game, it was against Norwich, and we only scraped a 1-0 win. But you have to look at it and you have to analyse it. Like, yes, Manchester United are not conceding as many goals, but again, they're still not scoring as many goals, and you have players that are not really performing. They're not suited to the gegenpressing of the high intensity, high pressing. I mean, if we're going off what we've been told, with Ralf going to an advisory role after he's done his caretaker job at Manchester United, you have to look and say that when he's in an advisor role starting July 1st, 2022, which is expected, I mean, if you have him as in the advisory role, and if Erik ten Hag, the favourite to become the next Manchester United manager, comes in, you can honestly say that hopefully, if we get the funds from the board and the Glazers, and with Ralph's recruiting. I mean, you see what he's done with RB Leipzig and all the other clubs that he's been at. But Erik Ten Hag, very attacking football. Favourite for Manchester United job next season. So you look at that and you think Erik Ten Hag could bring Manchester United back to the glory days where teams will actually fear coming to Old Trafford again. And if teams are going to fear coming to Old Trafford, I mean, you know, we can start pushing for Champions Leagues again. We can start pushing for the title again. I mean, we're sitting in 6th at the moment, which isn't the best. Like, you always associate Man United with either top 4 or top 2. But with Ralph, if he does go in that advisory role, and with Ten Hag, because Ten Hag, he takes no nonsense. I mean, if he wants something bad enough, he's gonna say, yeah, I want this. And like, you know, Ten Hag is just gonna try to bring Manchester United back to the glory days, as we call them. But I mean, with Ten Hag coming in, if he does come in, it's another new style of football. Ten Hag normally plays with a 4-3-3, and like all these other managers, you have the 4-2-3-1s, and you have the 4-3-3s, and I mean, we even tried a 5-3-2 at one stage under Ollie, and it's just the players need to keep getting used to these new styles. And like, if you don't have one particular style, it's hard for the players to adapt to the new playing styles. So that's what the post managers have been at Manchester United. I mean, it's been a roller coaster. I mean, the best season we had was 2016-2017 with Jose Mourinho in charge. Of course, Louis van Gaal only winning the FA Cup. David Moyes not winning anything. The best he got was the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, I think. Ollie, of course, with his 2 or 3 years in charge, didn't win anything. I mean, we lost the Europa League final to Villarreal on penalties, and it just wasn't right. Ralph also came in, got knocked out of the Champions League, FA Cup. So it's another trophyless season for Manchester United, but there's nothing we can do about that. Hopefully when Ten Hag comes in, if he does, we'll start seeing Manchester United winning trophies again and actually contesting for the Premier League. But that's what Manchester United Post Managers video is today. We hope you've enjoyed. Really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in our live streams during the week. We have formations and tactics coming up tomorrow. Tuesday we have nothing. Wednesday we're talking about opposition, and we'll have a video Friday, and Sunday we'll have the brand new weekly series. We'll be starting United News at 7. So thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks.